Merry Christmas! And Happy Hanukkah, Wappa! He's Jewish, you know.
Bet you didn't know that. So, Sweater's back and
I said,
dumber than ever.
when the time is right and the people are ready, the sweater shall return.
Christmas is the right time. And we are ready for sock puppets that seem to have no eyes. They're blind puppets. That's sad.
Well,
And he's
for
got a
one
few
thing-
cavities there, it looks like, too. In fact, there's like a face inside his mouth that's kind of creepy.
I was rejected from Glove Story, a sock opera, okay? I tried to audition, but they said I didn't look the part. Racist!
It's because you're black, isn't it?
And blind! And toothless! So sad.
That sock has a story.
He doesn't own any white socks.
No, I have
do you
like
have any
a
white
pair.
socks?
I have a pair. That's about it.
I hope these are clean.
No, they're clean. They're just.
Yeah!
No, like it's like you're like, you know, are they used? I'm like, well, they're all used. I mean, but they're clean. So this there's a lot of stuff to say about this episode. This is one where Mabel comes across this puppeteer who is way too obsessed with his hobby, and it's her crush of the week. So she decides to put on this puppet show to try and get it with him. But Bill Cipher returns, which is a big deal. And one of my favorite things is that I remember I saw the window, the triangle on the window with the eye, and I'm like, oh, come on, they put that there just so they can have it come out. But when I looked at all the other episodes, that eye and that triangle was always there in the window. I'm like, holy crap, like, I can't believe I never noticed that.
Well played, Gravity Falls.
Yeah.
Well played.
So Bill Cipher comes out, says he'll help him get into the computer, the briefcase, that's come back into play. He just wants to use a puppet for amount of time. He's like, oh, okay, I think it's going to be one of the sock puppets. But
You're my puppet!
eeny, meeny, money, you! I love how he can be, again, just so funny.
He's like a stick figure,
and
but he's
intimidating.
also intimidating. Yeah.
He's really intimidating.
The second he came back, I was like, oh no. Oh dear God, no. He's probably the scariest thing I've seen this whole freaking show.
Which is so funny because he's so, like, he's got a really high-pitched voice and he makes all these lame puns and stuff. Don't forget about it. But he's also so scary. It's such a, he really is like Gideon in that sense. It's such a fascinating combo. And it's such a ridiculous design, but it is creepy. So I'm really thinking that's what they were, you know, the bunker and everything, that's what they're defending against, you know, like him or some, like, version of him or something connected to him, because he always talks about the end and stuff. Oh, that's it. I forgot to actually say what the codes were and stuff. So he, there's a great scene where he brings up how Maple never, like, you know,
Maple?
Never,
Is this a Christmas thing now? Maple?
Mabel brings up how she's never sacrificed anything, even though Dipper sacrificed a lot, which is kind of a legit point. It's not like she's useless, but it's like she hasn't really given up that much. So this is her episode where she gives up the play Glove Story, a sock opera, to help Dipper out.
Is it sad that I would totally see that show?
I want to see somebody put that show on. It'd be amazing. Like, we should do that at some point somehow. Just
After watching like what she had going on there, I'm like, this is amazing. I would pay money to see this.
I would make that. If
I'm going off to war. I'll wait for you.
I was just the war. Sorry. So a lot of funny little things here. One of the messages is, we've all had a lot of fun tonight, but let's not forget who the real puppet masters are. Reptoids who have infiltrated our government. So be on the lookout for reptoids. And
Ooh, maybe that means one of the agents from earlier is a reptoid.
Maybe.
Just put your sock to my lips.
You did. It's clean-ish. And then finally, no puppet strings can hold me down, so patiently I watch this town. Abnormal soon will be the norm. Enjoy the calm before the storm. So, nice and cryptic.
Spooky!
Yeah, so, a lot of funny jokes. I will say this, I've been reading the biography on Jim Henson, and I know there is sort of like, because reading that stuff, like, I'm not like really into puppetry, but I appreciate the hell out of it, because I'm like, I'm so amazed what people can do with it. But at the same time, it's like, I'd be lying when I heard somebody, it's like, I'm into puppeteering and stuff. your gut reaction first is, ooh, really? But then when you see like how good they are or whatever, like
Wow.
I think
What is with the puppet hate now?
no. I think everyone has sort of like in their mind sort of like the stereotype of this guy, of Gabe. In this, like, yeah, what do you do with those puppets? What do you blah, blah, blah? But it's like, it's an amazing craft, so a part of me sort of feels bad for
I don't know
laughing
that's a
at this.
stereotype. I just assumed he was just way over the top with it.
Well, no, but I think that's
Like,
sort of what,
people
like,
who collect toys don't always sit there and, like, talk to their toys creepily.
No, but that's
like,
what I'm no, but exactly, you had that thought too. Like, people collect toys, and we know people that collect toys and stuff, but it's like, initial reaction is kind of like going to the extreme, like, he's not this extreme, is he, or something like that. But, so when I see this, I do sort of, like, feel bad almost for laughing at him, but I think it is just the idea of, like, it's a hobby taken to an extreme, like making out with the puppets and stuff like that. So just, all puppeteers out there, just, you do good work, man. You're incredible. It's only because I've been reading the Jim Henson biography, and he's amazing.
Wow, that was some amazing tap dancing there.
No, but it's like, because...
The stereotype of the creepy puppet guy, but I like puppeteering work.
No, because it is amazing. It is one of those things, but it's like, I know what they're talking about when, like, you see someone doing, like, that extreme. It's like, it's just because you don't know much about it. And I don't know much about puppeteering, but...
Why do you have to hate?
Yeah, I don't know why anyone would get an idea that puppeteers are creepy or weird, like, at all, okay? I mean, I don't know why anyone would get that idea. But...
just because I'm having fun.
That's gonna be like your new phrase, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Good for you.
You just hate everything.
I don't hate everything.
You
I'm
do.
just afraid of everything. And can you blame me the way you're dressed?
Sorry.
Anywho, okay, so a couple things are really... First of all, we had to, like, rewind and pause with the very first joke, which is the
Oh my
poster that
God.
says read, and it's a book.
A book reading a book,
and they're
but it
both
didn't say-
yelling at each other. Like,
It didn't say read, though. It said read with a big question.
Yeah, it was like just the biggest what the fuck poster, and it was so funny. I mean, I was literally like I had to pause it because I was laughing so hard. It's just one of those what the hell things, and it just goes by so quickly. Your brain is trying to comprehend what you just saw because it was so strange.
Yeah,
and
we had
who
to
would
see it
put that
again.
poster together?
I like how the little computer has a Band-Aid on it for that little crack.
That was the other thing I was gonna say. Yeah, I'm wondering a McGucket connection maybe. Because he has the Band-Aid on his beard, and that does almost seem like
Oh
something
my
he would
God,
do,
I
like just
didn't
put a
think of
Band-Aid
that.
on it. So could be. I don't know. They haven't revealed anything yet that I know of. So I love the poster. It just says "Learn Earth." Just very basic. Just learn Earth, like learn the world, learn whatever. Let's see. I like that Gabe is the only one wearing a tux to the premiere because it's such a big deal with his puppet still on.
But, yeah, that's...
Okay, but the biggest thing right now. Okay, so there's a scene where they're sewing the puppets together and stuff, and on the sewing machine it says "So what?" Oh, okay, cute little joke. Well, guess what? That joke. This is a comic I drew when I was like 14 years old. It was Bat Mouse Returns. See, there's Rat Woman, and I drew on both sides because there was no technology back then for this that I could afford. And when she's putting her outfit together, goes to her sewing equipment. What's that say? What's it say? It's probably too blurry. You can't see it. Focus, goddamn you. Okay, it says sewing. So what? Yes. Yes. Me and Gravity Falls think alike, and that is why I deserve to be a part of this show. Because deep down inside, you want me on that Falls. You need me on that Falls. I use words like so and what. You use them in a life defending Disney. I use them as a punchline. I have neither the time nor the effort to explain myself to people who rise and sleep under the blanket of hilarity that I provide and then doesn't even realize that I'm providing it. I'd rather you just said thank you and acknowledge me. Otherwise, I suggest you pick up a computer and start writing more puns. Either way, you don't give a damn what I think that I'm entitled to.
And you say I'm weird.
No. Just no.
Actually, you want to know what the creepy thing is?
It has a face, kind
It
of.
has a face,
I don't know if you can see it. See if you can hold it up like really close. They're actually, it's like two eyes and a mouth. It is kind of
From
creepy.
where you wore the sock out.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna throw that
And
out.
I put my lips on it.
I think I'm definitely gonna wear that out.
It's the sweater. I'm telling you, it's the sweater. It does things. Makes me do things.
We've had all sorts of Christmas wrongness here. Sniffs. Stop that. It's like that thing from Explorers that smells them. It's an amazing movie. See that movie? We're getting so sidetracked. Okay, that's what puppetry does, man. That's what puppetry does. Puppetry and the sweater combined. It's like, what? Yes.
I have no hands and I must scream.
I think that's all the reason we're gonna get out of this episode. So it's a funny episode.
It was very funny.
Yeah, a good combination of good jokes and learning more about the backstory.
Little
the
redemption for Mabel, who you know, can be a bit selfish occasionally. You know,
but
as much as she's right, she can also be selfish. I admit it. I mean, she admits it. So.
But she comes back, and the explosion of the puppets and Gabe crying while it's happening is great. And I like that, again, I love it when they just pretty much say the cliche they're going to try and do, and that doesn't follow through. I've seen enough movies to know everyone thinks it's part of the show, and they all applaud. Everyone just boos like the hell out of it, which I wouldn't boo that. I'd be like, oh my God, there's an explosion.
This is amazing. Oh, and that was my moment with the Grunkle Stan puppet flying through the air on fire. Ave Maria! With the slow-mo.
They've done a lot of reflection imagery with Dipper. For first when he was frozen, when the shape
you mean when
frozen,
the window goes up?
And then the window, with Bill Cipher, and the window goes up, he sees his face over his face, which is... I don't think they're trying to imply anything with that. I think it's just a cool visual, and it makes it more dramatic, but, I wonder if there's some sort of, like...
Oh, these damn noodly limbs!
I love that the big downfall of Bill Cipher is that the body is just too,
body.
Yeah, it's too weak and sweaty and gets tired too fast. Where Mabel's gotten a full
I know your weakness!
tickle. I like, what was it? Mabel said, I've gotten a full night's rest on 3 shots of Mabel juice.
Oh, that was my other favorite line. It's like if coffee and nightmares had a baby.
So, yeah, a very funny episode. Can't think of too much else to say about it. Just a lot of fun, good mysteries, and need me on that show somehow. Make it work. Or I can just keep doing vlogs because I love watching the show. But either way, you need me on that falls.
Hey, Doug, what did the one hand puppet say to the other?
I don't know.
Let me give you a hand. Merry Christmas and Happy Wanaka, Wapananaka. Happy, and here, kiss him.
Oh, this is the worst Christmas ever.
Just turn it off. Turn it off.
Happy Wanaka.